Welcome back to Crimson Universe Pro Wrestling World Cup. Our next match, Zack Sabre Jr. versus Nigel McGuiness. This is a big one. These are the two current leaders of the European grouping, both at 3 points apiece. And this is a chance for either competitor to pull ahead, to solidify themselves as number one. But when you think about it, you gotta consider these two guys, they're both trying to achieve that. Maybe neither of them will. And if they draw, they both just go up to 4 points. But if one of them wins, one goes up to 5, and the other goes down to 2. And suddenly that gives way for someone else in the group to take that second place spot. I think that creates a situation where the winner of this match potentially is guaranteed to be in that number one spot. Really bad for the neck of Nigel McGuiness there. But it means that if there's a loser here, they potentially lose that number 2 spot. As we are reaching a point in the groupings where there aren't many matches left for each competitor. And both of these quite well versed in submissions. Zack, however, I would say maybe has the advantage there, whereas Nigel McGuiness has a unique scrappiness and an ability to out-brawl someone like Zack and throw strikes much stronger than Zack, I think, is capable of. But Zack is tricky, he can do stuff like that to you. But Nigel is definitely well versed in submissions enough to be able to slip out of them sometimes, to get around what Zack has on offer. This is a match, I mean, personally, I'd like to see even happen in the knockout portion, where there will be no time limit. Especially if this one ends up going to a draw, and with less than 10 minutes remaining, not impossible. But with a pin attempt like that, and that's, I think, you know, what these guys need to do. I mean, Zack was able to win off of a submission. He showed that it is possible in sub 15 minutes, but that was after dislocating Claudio Castagnoli's arm. That's not going to happen to everyone. But this PK, but they always shoot straight up. I don't know what's going on with Zack Sabre Jr.'s PK. Got the arm hooked again. And now is wrenching on the side of Zack's face with his elbow. And I think Nigel McGuiness has been wrestling the better match thus far. If this was a sport that had judge's decision, I would say that you wouldn't be foolish to be betting on Nigel McGuiness at this stage. Don't draw like this. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. No way. Nigel. Oh, 19. I mean, it's a slightly different way to get into a draw, I guess. But I guess as well, if you're a Nigel McGuiness, right, you gotta be scared, because we saw what Zack did to Claudio. He can seriously hurt you if need be. So, I guess if you're Nigel, you've also got to wrestle carefully to stop that from happening. Back to the outside, and Nigel's going to follow him out. Now, last time they were out here, they got really close to the wire. But as well, at this point, I can't really blame these two guys for trying to win by any means possible, even if that means, you know, a count out. But around and around we go. European uppercut. Kick there from Zack Sabre Jr. into the blue turnbuckle. Nigel was able to dodge, rather, whatever Zack was going for. He's got that arm, and Nigel's in a really bad way here. He's in a horrible way here. I think that was what Claudio tapped out to. But once again, Claudio's arm was dislocated. Still able to wrestle for a while afterwards. And into that turnbuckle. What is... Oh, he's going for that flying clothesline off the top. Is that enough to put away Zack Sabre Jr. and push Nigel to the top? No. And the Tower of London might be what Nigel needs. 1, 2. Nigel McGuiness so close. Back and forth we go, but we have almost no time left. Nigel. He tried to go for a headbutt, but I think Zack dodged it. Zack. Oh, what the? Both of these competitors are spent. Like I said, I think they wanted it so bad that neither of them could take. And I guess just taking the chance. I mean, this is actually good strategy to hurt each other. Because now we're drawing 4 points apiece. But Nigel might have, you know, been hurt out there. And in his next match, his final match of the bracket, he might not be able to score the win. He might score a loss even, and that would give Zack that top place in the bracket. Thanks for watching.